Rev'd Up GarageCast coming at you with episode number 2. Today we have some special guests from Track Shot Live. We got my main men Mark, Eddie, we got Jason Sauer, and Mike Tix. And they're going to talk to us a little bit about what is Track Shot Live.
I just want to figure out how to be a main man Mark, man. That just sounds cool. Like that's like a rap group or something.
You know, I tell him he's my main man all the time, and he's still just, I don't know.
Goes fishing without you all the time?
Yeah, he never invites me fishing.
Your ADD is way too bad to fish.
I have ADD?
Yes.
That's all I got to do is take him fishing, and I can be the main man. Mark, you're screwed, dude. I'm taking it over, homie.
That's fine. That's fine.
We're going to fish. Is there good fishing in Minnesota?
Oh, hell yeah, man. 10,000 lakes. But there's only one fish to fight over.
Oh, man.
You're stuck on Erie.
Nah, I go to New York, too.
Oh, man. Now you're starting throwing out the big waters at me? We got Lake Superior, homeboy.
All right.
The biggest of them. All right, you guys, I had to play with y'all, man. Track Shot Live, thank you so much for asking about it. Thanks for having us here, though. This is way cool, man. This is huge. Love what you guys are doing for the Derby world and everything like that, and inviting us in and letting us explain exactly what Track Shot is. It's a huge opportunity for us to let the people out there know what Track Shot is. You guys, Track Shot Live is basically a tool of advertisement and marketing. All we are is a tool to get your guys' shows out across the world so that they can see them and enjoy them and watch them for the beautiful price of free $99. Now, I get it. There's some cost into putting that show out there and everything like that. And that's the great promoters that step up to the line. And they are truly the ones that are putting the money out there for you to have it free back at home.
Yeah, so I mean, it takes two. Well, actually, it takes way more than two. But for you to get there initially, it takes a promoter that's willing to invest in themselves and in you guys, and then you guys show up and perform.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and the whole thing of it is it's bringing that show and putting it on that national level so that everybody gets to see that out there across the country and the world. When we sit there and we talk about the world, they're like, oh, come on, really, who watches it? We got Australia, Portuguese. I mean, we had China was watching some. I mean, it's all over the place. It's really cool to have that reach all across the globe. I mean, you look at a map, it's flat. You grab that globe, and it's round, and it just keeps going around and around and around. Let's grab the entire 360 degrees, and let's enjoy it together and show Demolition Derby to the world what the hell we're doing here and how awesome it truly is.
Yeah, so as the sport progresses, it really definitely needs to be seen, and that's one of the things that Derby's lacked for as long as I've been around it. We need to bring it to the public eye and try and get people that have nothing to do with the sport or even know what the sport is to become involved. Track Shot Live definitely helps with that. Now, what all do you guys actually do at the Derby, though? Because like I've seen Track Shot Live do a lot, and like there's a lot of involvement at the actual show.
Yeah, I mean, truly, the sky is the limit. If you can dream it, we can do it. We have the production side of Bill Francis. The guy's a genius. The guy has everything figured out. Well, maybe not everything, because then that means he can never get better. I mean, so he's constantly upping the equipment, upping the entertainment value, upping the cuts, just all of that stuff. So, I mean, when you sit there and you watch a professional show on Channel 9 or Channel 11, well, I apologize, man. I'm from the Twin Cities of Minnesota, so those are our channels up north. But, you watch those professional channels, everything you see on TV, Bill can do. I mean, he is a professional. All of us guys at Track Shot that talk, we're idiots. I mean, all we are is dumb people that talk about Demolition Derby, having fun, following a true passion of a sport that is, we don't want to say that it's transparent because we want you to look at the canvas, at the painting. We want you to look at it and stare at it and just see what that talent truly is out there. And that is the promoter, the drivers, the event itself.
I keep telling these guys, they've never really met Bill, but we need a Bill. I think everyone needs a Bill. We're trying to do this. We're learning as we go. I mean, we plugged in a 5th mic for the first time. I didn't even realize that I wasn't capable to hold 5 headsets so we could hear each other. So we're learning as we go, and I wish we had a Bill.
Hey, you know what, though? I'm going to give you guys all the credit in the world because you know how many people are chicken crap out there would never take the chance to fail. You guys stepped up, and you know what? Maybe it not be perfect. Maybe there's going to be a bunch of things that you could have done 100 times better. But you know what? Everybody out there, step up. Why don't you try this?
Oh, and we're going to keep going with it, and we'll hopefully progress to where it is better, and there's less things that we fail as we move on and move on. But failure is a good thing in life, in my opinion. I mean, that means you're progressing and learning.
You're trying.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
This looks great, Steven.
what's the schedule? What's the
This is
schedule
awesome.
like for TSL so far?
You know what? So this season,
It's too early, actually.
Well, it is a tiny little bit early, but what we have is we have pure respect to everybody that's followed and supported TSL for the years in the past. So there's some changes that are going on through TSL. The great Josh Decker, we beat him to nothing last year. He did way too much work. All of us donkeys that were on the microphones, we had a pretty easy life last year. We truly did. We beat Decker to the bone, and he did way more than he should have, and we done him in. Right, Jason?
We did a good job of wearing him out. By Monday he was ready to fire all of us.
Yeah, Decker on a Monday here is very rough. So,
The Italian firecracker right there,
Man.
So that's what he's trying to say is we've come up with some new people in the cast who are stepping up, and Bobby Brockway is going to be in charge of getting the donations and what it takes to be a sponsor. So more people have stepped up within the group of the original 9 of Track Shot Live to help bring a better show, because now we understand how it's run. Because when I first started, I didn't know. I was saying the F word with this guy. We were all over the place. We were being bad.
Yeah,
So we needed some discipline, and Daddy Decker helped us out and got us trained to.
yeah, and I mean, I'm here to ask you these questions because we just hear from the outside. I hear, oh, Decker quit. Oh, there's no more Decker. Oh, Decker and Ben are gone. So it's just nice to hear what actually is going on. And from everything I've collected, Decker's just pretty much moving down to a smaller role.
He gets to be us.
Yeah, it truly.
Maybe
you
you should
what?
let him relax this year
He
and
can
just
be
be
a-
the mic guy.
Oh my God, he's gonna be a pansy. But whatever. I mean, we're still gonna pick on Decker the same that we always have and everything like that. But the thing of it is Track Shot Live is truly a co-op. That's how it's worked. I mean, you order up your product from a co-op in your local area. There's a group of directors that make all the decisions, and no one person makes the decision. Truly, you know who our bosses are? It's you, the public. It's you, the promoters. That's who our bosses are. All we simply are bringing is a great collaboration of tools to try to bring you better advertisement, promotional, and exposure. I mean, exposure is number one. And as people sit there and say, I want to get this out there right away, it's why would I pay TrackShot to come to my show to give it away for free so that people don't come to our show? I promise you that if somebody wanted to come to your show, it didn't matter if TrackShot was free or if it was $50 to watch it. If you were coming to the show, you were going to be at that show. You're going to be there for the right reasons. All TrackShot is simply there is to give the exposure so that everybody understands that this is the show that you want to be at. This is the Destination Derby. This is why we want to go to small town Mobridge, South Dakota to see this. That is it. You've made your mind. You're going to be there. If we're there or if we're not there, use us as a tool.
Yeah, and when you watch a video of a demolition derby, I mean, we've all drove. Videos can only portray so much. You can have the best equipment. You can have the best this, that. Being there in person trumps it. I mean, you can watch a video and you're like, man, I made that hit. That was a hard hit, 20 miles per hour, nose to nose. You watch the video and it's like, oh, that's a bump.
Yeah, look at Steven Sickles. He's driving like Miss Daisy out there just tapping
But in real
people.
life, I'm out there tearing stuff up.
Oh, did you see how quick he covered up on himself? There you go, champ. You got it.
So
That's 2021.
2021.
Unified point
I'm way outdated. It's already we're moving into 2023.
You know what it is? We sit there and we talk about Bill being a professional and everything like that. So the next thing that we're looking for is the next portion of animation. We want dirt to come flying out of your screen at you. I want you to smell meth. I want you to smell the meth we burn in the cars. Not
Okay,
that.
but
Not
you
that
said
dirt
smell
gonna ask
stuff.
you what you meant there.
I better get that corrected there.
No,
Rectified.
you're right.
Yeah. So, but
So
that's
we
the
need
thing.
to have a 45D experience in house.
Oh hell yeah, exactly. I want somebody slingshotting a chunk of mud
I
at
mean,
your
I'm pretty
teeth.
sure they do sell TVs now that actually do some sense and stuff. I don't know.
Totally. I
I
want
a
one.
70-inch TV of ticks.
My
that
mind
smell.
is just going the wrong direction. Sorry.
Oh, wait, too far, Tex. Wrong way.
You got to remember, man, we're hunkered down for the winter in Minnesota right now. You know, if y'all don't know where I'm from the Twin Cities of Minnesota up there, and it's cold. We got snow, and you know, people always say about, you know, well, yeah, you know, Canada. It's like you understand. There's a large portion of Canada that is south of us. Okay, so you know, we're up in the tundra, no doubt about it.
Absolutely. So, enough about Track Shot Live right now. We did something yesterday that was involved with Most Wanted Fine Arts and Most Wanted Car Club. Me, my girlfriend Melanie, Jason was there. You were there.
Wife.
Easy. Kai was there, and a bunch of Most Wanted Fine Arts. Actually, Fatty came in, a few guys. Jason, I want you to talk a little bit about what Most Wanted Car Club Saving Christmas was.
Thanks again for having me on. You're revving up there, Stephen. I appreciate it. Yesterday was a very emotional day for me. As a car club, there's an identity for us to be able to give back because we're blessed with what we have. You know what I mean? We're blessed to have cars. We're blessed. Not everybody can just get in their second car that's spray painted and just drive it to Florida. You know, there's a lot of people who don't got what we got. And we want to make sure that everybody knows that we love each other and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Yesterday was really emotional, so it's really kind of hard for me to put together. Like you saw yesterday for me, we got like $800 to $900 in donations and gift cards. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you, Michael. You know, thank you, Sauer Racing. Some of you guys came in real strong. You know, so we had like stacks of gift cards like this big, and we gave it out to the neighborhood, and we gave out gifts and presents for people who are 11 to 17 who are often looked over. And it was nice to know that we were making an impact even at a micro level. Like, you know, you saw people's faces, man.
Absolutely, and that's why I asked you. I knew that it was a sensitive and touchy subject, but it also needed to be brought to light. It was very humbling, and you could tell that you just that small little bit was making a difference in them.
We did. We, as a Derby group, helped out a number of blocks, like real legit. I told you the number was about 200 children and 40 like adults, and like we were able to put something that they didn't have.
Yeah, but what I've donated before, I've never, and this is something that I've lacked, I've never been on the front and actually helped. And it was different. I really enjoyed it and hope to see it progress.
You know, and that is a crazy thing. I want to interrupt there for a second, Stephen. You know, it's like, you know, this is my first time being in your guys' hometown and seeing where you guys are from. You know, obviously we've got a lot of state lines and zip codes in between us. And, you know, to come over here and to see where you guys are. And you guys live in a beautiful community, a lot of nice houses and everything all the way around. You got a big Walmart. You got a Texas Roadhouse. You know, things are good in your guys' community. So to step into Jason's neighborhood there in Garfield and to see the diverse group of people that just what $10 means to them, where we unfortunately overlook that $10 in many different ways. And it really opened the eyes to be on that front line, like standing there with you guys. That was an absolute honor with Billy Joe and I to be there with you and Melanie and all the car club and everything like that, and to be part of that Garfield community. You know, those people are going to walk away and they don't have a clue as to who we are. But what those people gave to us in many different ways was worth a lot more than those $10 gift cards that we donated in.
Oh, and I think it's going to make us better people in the long run, from the inside out.
Yeah, absolutely.
It feels good, like, you know what I mean, just to know that you were able to do something while you're here on this earth, you know?
Okay, so we're going to skip past that, but we're going to stay on Jason. Most Wanted Fine Arts. I know you got some plans coming up sooner than later. Where are you going to be in February, and what's your plans?
All right, we're going to do the Most Wanted Fine Art class in February 17th and 18th, but it's on the 18th for the Carolina Derby Promotions Palmetto Demolition Derby. So are you taking cars there, Stephen?
I'm going to run the Most Wanted class as well, yes.
Yeah, so Stephen, thank you, Stephen, was able to helped me get a van that I took to Miami to Art Basel, which we got graffitied up by the original graffiti crew from the 80s of Miami called MSG. So I'm into graffiti. That's like, I really like it. So I want you to know that you were there opening night at a film festival where they graffitied up your van about graffiti. It was freaking rad. Like, I had a fun. There was no roof on the van, man. Kai had to drive the van because they had already graffitied the window shut. And like, so we're taking that van. We're gonna smash it there in February, and then after February, April 1st, we're in Northern California. But April 7th, we're gonna be down there with the Dolaras, and we got an art show that we went to. Remember?
Yeah, I believe, was it Blackout or what?
Flat Black.
Flat Black. Yeah, Flat Black.
It's the only graffiti gallery in the entire South Desert of California.
Yeah, we were reviewing the what is that called there? That area.
Palm Desert.
Palm Desert, but there was like the shopping area that we were in. I can't.
We're
think of
like
it.
in Coachella where the music festival was.
Yeah.
We're at the mall.
But I'm not used to that kind of artwork and stuff, so even seeing the mini gallery in there is cool to me. And like, I'll never forget, they had actually I'd love to have it. This couch here, they had a couch made out of the better spray paint cans that you guys use. It was pretty cool.
It is rad. I like that you travel across the world, Stephen. You're brave.
Yeah.
You're brave. We've done some traveling.
Oh yeah.
I've taken you to some places. I was like, I'm going to Compton, Stephen, and I need you to get me some spray paint.
Hey, on it. We're on it.
You know, actually, I want to say that too. I want to thank you, Sickles, because there's a lot of people. We sit there on Track Shot Live and we talk about destination derbies and everything like that. And you truly are one that has taken that acceptance and said, I want to make these destinations. I want to make these things part of my travels and everything like that. So the experience that you are bringing to so many different people through your travels is some bucket list things that these people would dream to love to do, and you're doing it for them. I mean, some people are living through your experience.
Yeah, a little bit about Rev'd up here. Like, we're trying to bring some of that into our shop with my friends. So we're going to be bringing to you guys some of the experiences that we've all done and bringing people in that can spread those experiences. Eddie, you had a question for Jason. What was that question, since me and Tix know the answer already?
So, how do you get into your car club?
How we get in the car club?
Yeah.
Well, we got like 14 states. I'm going to salute Steven Sickles for being in the car club before the car club even began. Congratulations, Steven. Mike Tix is in the car club. He's got a minivan that we have his name spray paint. It says Cause Tix.
He has a
and
Toyota
it's,
Sienna.
dripping. It's not much. It's basically just have an interest in wanting to be a part of the car club. And it doesn't necessarily have to be painted by Kai or I, but you know, you think about it as a car as just an artistic identity. And
Jason, I don't mean to interrupt. You said it doesn't take much. Why did I get beat with a ruler stick to be in the car club?
Well,
That was pure
you have a
entertainment.
vest that says original.
Oh, all right, I get it. Don't take the beat and just, Daddy, just.
Well, we had
not worth
learn,
it.
we learned lessons with the original crew.
You never told them that Billy Joe just paid you?
God, I
Yeah,
knew
her
I
and
hated that
Bubbles.
woman.
Bubbles paid me. Bubbles has Skinny's wife has a horse caddy that we had painted there at Blizzard Bash.
That does a horrible burnout.
This
That
guy
thing
tried to do a
sucks.
crazy burnout in a Blizzard Bash. So you end up picking out your
Negative.
own vest. We send you the link for the patches. Jill is the seamstress, and she sews it up for you. And we try to do car cruises, and then we do community events at the end of the year for Saving Christmas.
I was so upset yesterday saving Christmas. My truck's having some issues. So I had to follow in a non-painted vehicle, and it was just sort of like out of my element.
No, it was kind of painted. I mean, it was a pinstripe down the one side.
Oh, you mean where someone decided to hit someone the other day?
Oh, was that dirty? My bad. My bad.
Ouch.
Okay, so Mark, you're just meeting Mike Tix, I believe, for the first time,
Yeah,
correct?
I think
Same
so.
for me. I don't
You
I
know
don't think I've
Jason,
ever met
but,
you either.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think I have. And
I mean, I've like seen him obviously I've seen him at derbies and stuff, but yeah, I mean, this is the first time
So,
officially meeting.
do you have any questions for Jason or Michael Tix?
What's it take? Because I want to do this. When you have Track Shot Live at a show, I'd love to come on a stage and like just hang out with you guys.
Well, actually, you're way better than what we are on the microphone, so we would not allow you to come on there because that would jeopardize our positions.
His head would get so big.
I just want to hang out.
You let him on there?
I mean, stuck in a trailer.
I can tell you the easiest way to get on Track Shot Live and you don't do well at it, you got to win the Derby and then Fatty interviews you.
I think I won a Derby when they were there at Buried Alive and you were out, and I won the team show for us.
I don't know.
Me and John.
They said that your head just...
I just come hang out with us. Come down there. You know what to do.
Yeah,
that's the easier answer.
Hey, Sauer.
Yeah,
coming on.
like, I'm all inclusive. Please, come on. Just
Yeah.
come hang out with me by the front of the trailer. We'll high five, and we'll get you on.
Actually, I want to say something about Track Shot Live. It's people beat us up quite a bit. It's like, oh, so and so was at the Derby and he's a big national driver and we didn't interview him. We go grab a young kid that maybe not known, and our ultimate goal is so that we make everybody just a common name in the Household Demolition Derby. The great big names and everything like that out there. We talk about, you hear people talk about the kicker cars and the flat black cars and the big, national drivers and stuff like that. We're very fortunate to have like Fatty and Bobby Brockway and stuff like that on Track Shot that are big national drivers and stuff like that. But they don't carry, God, I don't know exactly how I don't want to say it in the wrong way or anything like that. I'm not degrading any big national driver by no means, but we want to find the next Blizzard Bash. We want to find the next Don Santel. We want to find the next, Casey Smith. Let's find those people. We focus on youth. We focus on people that have bad luck.
So what they're saying is the real small names in the sport.
So what you're saying is I have a chance.
You have
still a chance. There's
One
still
in a million, buddy.
But no, in reality, that's truly what it is. We want everybody to be known out there. We don't want no one person to be focused or anything like that. It's crazy. Like, everybody loves Skinny. Everybody loves Skinny, it seems like. But let's find the next Skinny. We're burnt out on Skinny, Nah, I'm just kidding. Just kidding, homie. But no, seriously, you guys, we want to find the next people. Justin O'Brien. Who ever heard of Justin O'Brien? We found him in Mulbridge, South Dakota with Bobby and I, and he is a faithful Track Shot follower. And we found out that, Bobby Brockway is number 2. Skinny's number 1. I was number 3. So that's why I told Justin, it's time for you to leave. I don't like you no more. But you know what? The O'Brien family became a great part of Track Shot Live just because he came on with us on air out in Mulbridge, and he did a great job. He brought a whole nother level of entertainment in respect to the show.
Now, was that the kid with his family at your Derby?
Yeah,
Okay.
Exactly. That's I totally forgot. You got to meet him out there.
Yeah, no, I thought it sounded familiar, but I'm bad with face names unless I meet you a few times. So.
Yeah, you do have to remember, Skinny's number 1, Bobby was number 2, but his mom had a crush on me, so I'd take number 1.
No wonder they're showing up. No wonder they're showing up to your derbies in Minnesota.
Yeah, but that is a fun thing. But Mark, great question, because no, please come be part of it. We're always looking for people that can bring new entertainment to the general population.
You hear that?
How many wieners can you throw in your mouth off of one plate at one time?
17.
All right, just double checking.
We went there on air.
I had the under.
Wait till this green screen works. First video up there, Mark and his hot dog eating competition.
No, but it is great when we get to meet everybody for the first time and stuff like that. It's an absolute wild trip because, I'm just from small town Minnesota, and then you get out across the country and you get to meet everybody, and our Derby family just keeps expanding.
Okay, well, we answered some questions. We talked with TSL. We're going to wrap up episode number 2. And we're actually going to come right back into a super quick episode about derbying in Minnesota and the differences between here in Pennsylvania. So, Rev'd Up GarageCast, over and out. Make sure to like and follow us on all the socials. And also give TSL, Most Wanted Car Club, Most Wanted Fine Arts, Cash on Hood, all of them. Make sure you like and follow.
Bam.